Yo, what is good everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to the video here. And this video is actually long overdue. I meant to do this earlier because I did a channel update a couple months ago and things just kind of changed on this channel without really notice, and that's my bad. I'm really sorry for that, guys. But I kind of warned it that this was going to happen well beforehand, months in advance. But let's go ahead and talk about this. I think it's good to clear the air. So this is the channel update 2.0. And since we're bumping it up to 2.0, that means there's a lot of different things on this channel, as you guys have seen over the past, I would say, 3 weeks. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. NX news overload, rumors, stuff like that. So there's been there's been a lot of new subscribers that have came over. I've gained literally like almost 1,500 subscribers since this year started, really in the past few weeks, to be honest. And there's been a lot of people that are like, okay, well, why so much Nintendo NX news? Like, why so much Nintendo NX rumors and stuff like that? So the main reason why is that, one, I warned you guys, the overload is going to be coming. And I have to let you guys know something. Brace yourselves. The NX rumors are going to be going into overdrive heading into 2016. The second reason why is this is because I'm a news channel, I'm a discussion channel. Nintendo doesn't provide me gameplay review codes for all their games. I'm mainly Nintendo news. You guys know this. I'm mainly Nintendo video games. Nintendo doesn't provide me with everything right then and there. When I get a code, I can talk about that game a lot. I can show off gameplay like I did with Pokemon Tournament. You guys saw so much stuff on there, but Nintendo has opted to not give me a review code for Star Fox Zero until like last second. I might get it next week. So I can't cover the game the way that I want to. So what do I have to do? I have to talk about discussions. I have to talk about the other news that's out there because I can't cover the latest game that they have. So I have to improvise and talk about other things that I can. And also with a news channel, with a discussion channel like I am, you have to adapt. You have to move on. The Wii U isn't getting really any new games. There's only indie titles coming out for it. Nintendo is only releasing a few different games here and there. There's not much third-party games as far as major games for me to talk about. And as a Nintendo channel mainly, what do you guys want me to do? Nintendo isn't giving us much to talk about. I did upload some gameplay footage of Twilight Princess, and Nintendo decided that they wanted to copyright strike the hell out of it, like 5 or 6 different copyrights. So I've got to be very careful with what new gameplay footage that I put up with Legend of Zelda or anything like that, because I wanted to do a let's play of it, but it's just copyright strike after copyright strike. So, and not only that, but you guys weren't really watching that anyway. So when I upload that gameplay footage, you guys weren't watching it. It got like less than 500 views. For me as a channel, I have to look at ways to evolve. I have to look at ways to bring content that you guys want. I have to look at ways to make sure that you guys are getting content that's viewable, that does well. And a lot of the videos before Pokemon Tournament and stuff like that I was doing, just the normal update videos and stuff, nobody was really watching them. So I had to look at it from like, okay, well, what do people want to watch and what type of discussions do you guys want? And it seems like you guys have reacted positively for the most part. Most of you guys have reacted positively to the different discussions because I bring a level-headed mind into it. So that's really what I want to do. I just want to foster discussion. I want to foster talking about video games. And I think that's what's cool about NX rumors or news and stuff like that. It just gets us talking about video games. And that's the most important thing, right? Otherwise, there wouldn't be anything for me to talk about. That's the reason why that is like that as far as the NX news and stuff like that. And it's going to continue. Like I said, this isn't some fraud NX channel. Once the NX drops, unlike a lot of different places, I will be covering the NX like crazy on whatever it turns out to really be. Once it launches, I will be covering it like crazy. Throughout the generation, I will cover it like crazy. Trust me, there might be some outlets that just drop the coverage as much as they were doing beforehand, or just were capitalizing on rumors and stuff like that. Not us here. We're going to be continuing with this thing all the way through. So that's one thing that you can know about this channel here. Some people have said, I've seen responded to some comments in the sections and stuff like that saying that I've changed or anything like that, but I think it's just natural. I would say it's natural, yeah, for people to change, especially with channels when you have to currently discuss new things. At the beginning of the generation for the Wii U, there's optimism. I felt that Nintendo was going to do a lot of different things to enhance our gameplay experience on the Wii U for the games that I like to play the most, which is multiplayer games. I like Smash Bros. I like Mario Kart. I like Xenoblade, which is also a single player game, but that has multiplayer functions that are cool. But Smash Bros. Is my favorite, and I thought Nintendo was going to facilitate changes to help me enjoy Smash Bros. More, to where I can play with my friends and I can train and I can talk to them and I can do things more, and Nintendo never facilitated those changes, and Smash Bros. Is my favorite. Without those changes, it makes Smash Bros. For me, I can't enjoy it as much because I can't enjoy it with my friends because I just can't invite them quickly. I have to go through Google Plus. We can't talk directly on through the Wii U. have to get in line and I have to cover those. It's going to take me way longer. I'm probably going to have to stay 2 days, and I never stay 2 days at E3. I only stay 1 day because I live right down the street. I go there, get everything that I need to get, and then come back home and get working on the site. So I'm probably going to stay 2 days, guys, which is crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. So it's mainly going to be Nintendo. I'm sorry if you were looking forward more to Microsoft and Sony, but I am working on fixes. I am probably going to be collaborating with other YouTubers to help me with Microsoft and Sony coverage. So still stay tuned to the channel if you want to see Microsoft and Sony news, especially the big games. I will be covering games like Scalebound. I will be covering Scalebound. I will be covering Horizon Zero Dawn. So it's not like I'm going to be all Nintendo and no Microsoft and Sony. I'm just saying the support is going to be a little bit less just because Nintendo is going to have a huge E3 and I need to get that NX coverage. But yes, games like Scalebound, games like Horizon Zero Dawn, you will get coverage of those games here. And I also wanted to briefly talk about the video upload schedule. Some of you guys have been saying you upload videos all the time. It's kind of crazy, but that is actually not the case. I do upload videos all the time, but there is a set schedule. So it is 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m. That is the schedule every single day, except for Saturdays and Sundays. It's not necessarily going to be that schedule. It's just going to be uploaded whenever, but it might follow that structure on Saturdays and Sundays as well. But for the most part, Monday through Friday, you can expect videos 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I want to keep a good schedule for you guys. I want to stay committed to bringing you guys the best news across Nintendo, Nintendo NX, Microsoft and Sony at times as well. So that's pretty much the schedule, guys, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you have any questions about that in the comment section below. The last thing that I want to announce is that when this channel actually hits 10K, I will be having a massive giveaway, guys. I'll be having a massive giveaway, and you guys can help me push towards this giveaway by making sure you refer your friends, liking my videos, just giving basic referrals to other people like, hey, have you checked out this dude PlayerEssence? Check out what he does if you like Nintendo news. So I will be doing a massive giveaway. I will announce that giveaway once we hit 8,000 subscribers. I will announce exactly what that giveaway is, but trust me, it's going to be really good. It's going to be a system, a certain system. It's going to be a system. It's going to be games. It's going to be physical games. It's going to be digital. It's going to be massive. Plus, I have an announcement of a new program that I'll be starting up, which you guys can opt to join or not. So there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff happening within the next few weeks and few months, really. This channel is getting big. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. We're on the path to 10K. I said I was going to do like 7K, 8K and all that, but the subscribers are going up so fast that I think it would be ridiculous to do that. So let's just do the path to 10K. We're almost there. Help me get noticed by Nintendo a little bit more, because I think once I hit 10K, I'll probably get noticed by them, and I won't have to wait till like a couple days before to get games like Star Fox. So, and hopefully that can like snowball into me actually getting an NX early. You guys are linking my videos, you guys are giving me likes, and I really do appreciate that. But let's continue going, because this is the best Nintendo news channel, in my opinion. This is the best Nintendo news channel. I'm bringing you guys uploads all the time. All right, guys, so that basically wraps it up for this video here. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, all the coverage on E3, all the coverage on Nintendo NX. We got it right here, so stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.